Greetings, all benevolent beings. You are tuning into the spiritual insight. Woohoo! I am Tiffany White Sage Woman. Let me just make sure here. It says I've got some kind of issue with BitChute. Let me see something here. Let's see if it will take it here. What's going on here? Okay, guess we'll just have to wait. For a moment. All right, so I'm just going to keep right on going here because we are streaming live to Rumble, to X, to YouTube, and to my Instagram, my personal Instagram, Tiffany White Sage Woman. The other channels, the Rumble, X, YouTube, and BitChute is on Goldylocks Productions, is under Goldylocks Productions. I should say that, yes. So let me just see something here. Let me make sure I probably can't do it while we're live. Let me see. Where to edit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, if it kicks on, then it kicks on. If there's an issue with BitChute, then I'll just upload it later. But it's anyway. We'll see what happens here. Saying so they might be having some issues as well, but I think it's just hung up on going live. So all right. Then I will upload it later to BitChute for those viewers. Okay, but we have a much popular live viewers audience on Rumble and YouTube and X. So I will just upload it later to BitChute. So there we go. All right, which is where we get more viewers anyway on our archived shows, those that watch later. I just would like to welcome all those over on YouTube. We have Robert, Richard, hello, Carol Ann. Yes, Carol Ann, Carrie. And over on Rumble in the live chat, we have Ruth Saltman and Wendy. So greetings, everyone. And of course, I see a lot of people watching, but if you would like to comment, this is a very interactive show. I'd love to get your feedback and hear what you've got to say. So if you want to put your comments in, I greatly appreciate that. Even on X, I will see your comments, and also on LinkedIn. So anybody that would like to be chatty or just say hello and let me know that you are watching, or you have anything you wanted to share pertaining to what I'm discussing, then please absolutely feel free to share. And also, yeah, let's see. So here we are, 1/11/10 year. Now, a lot of people were saying 11/11 because 1 for January, 11 for the date, and then, but you know, like doing like 4 ones and putting them together of 11/11 or 1/1/1/1/1. But we must remember that this is in numerology. The number is a 1 year. 2026 is a 1 year. Actually, it's 10. And then we're taught to numerology 1 to 0 is 1 to take it down to single digit, but not for this year. There's still that newness, that new beginnings, but that 0, we need to honor that. And I know that in Gematria too, with the numbers, they really are honoring that. It's 1/11/10. Still very powerful day. We can't forget that 0, which is the cosmos, which is source code. And it's not a 0 as far as a closed loop, but it's actually a spiral. If you were to look through it, you know, it's a spiral because a 0 or an O is closed. It's a closed circle. But we're talking about this 0 is the spiral of creation, source code, and it's very, very powerful. And so we want to honor that. So happy 1/11/10. Still 4 ones and then that 0. Very, very powerful day. Hello, Patty, over on Rumble. Hello, Jill and Roy. So, how have you guys been feeling? Has it been amped up? I know how everyone felt in 2025. How about since 2026 has gotten here? How does everyone else feel? I mean, has it amped up for you, or you still feel the same? You're not sure, and that's okay too. you know, uh, how are you feeling? So, all right, let me just do this. I'm going to remove this. Okay, there we go. Remove this BitChute warning thing because it's kind of annoying that it can't go on there. So I just removed it. So I'll have to upload the show later to BitChute. So anyway, doesn't affect all you guys watching right here. So, yes. My warm tea, nice winter. Winter here in Connecticut. Well, actually, we've had such a mild. It's been so like in the high 30s, low 40s, and rainy, and washed away all the snow that we did get. Then they're calling for tonight either snow and rain, or probably a mix. So it's but then don't be fooled because winter just started. So we've got more stuff coming by the end of the week. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Just enjoying it, getting into that sunshine as much as you can when the sun is out. Even if it's too cold to go outside, find a sunny doorway, a sunny door, a sunny window, and just for me, because the back door faces all of our gardens and in the back area there, I open the door and just stand in the sun. And if it's nice enough to step out on the porch, I'll step out on the porch. But I at least try to get outside or bathe in the sun every day, as much as we can. Now the sun always comes out every day. It's just whether there's clouds that's interfering with it or not, right? So hello, Robin. Hello. Wow, Jill, it's 28 there in Georgia. Okay, yeah. So Jill, you are more northern Georgia than South Georgia? I'm just kind of curious. And welcome to your new home. Jill and Roy are in their new home now in Georgia. So congratulations to your new home. And so, Robert, I'll answer your question, even though I answered it before. But it's always a great question to go back to. And speaking of Jill and Roy, welcome and congratulations to the VIP circle. They did join as our VIP, so they will be able to join us with all the perks and benefits of me becoming a VIP. And which is, we do have a VIP show on the 14th, this Wednesday, 4 p.m. Now, all the VIPs will get that link to that show. They will get that personally. That's a private link that goes out to them. So you'll be able to get into your personal VIP show. We have 2 for the month of January. We usually try to have 2 a month. And so the first one is the 14th. The second one is the 28th. So those are the 2 VIP shows. So it's very, very affordable for a cup of coffee. You can definitely join us. So, and then there's more for, a round of Starbucks coffees. That's why I said there's more options too. I think there's 3, 5, 10, and 20. So there you go. Thank you so much to all our VIPs. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, not just me, but all of us. We all are so grateful for you all. So thank you. Yay. All right. So I wanted to see if there's anything else I needed to share before we go on here. No. All right. Let's see. Richard's 42 here today. Yeah. It's not too bad. I think with the rain, though, it felt colder for us. It isn't a spring 40. You know what I mean? The low 40s. It's cold, and that rain, to me, I'm so tuned into that, to the water and to the rain and humidity, and it felt colder, even though they were like, oh, it feels a little warmer. I felt because the rain was cold, I was cold. So it's just, I'm just bundling up, staying warm. Oh, near Blue Ridge. Oh, yes, yes. Nice. That is so nice, Jill. I know y'all will enjoy that there. Yeah. Woohoo. Wonderful. And I'm sure you're unpacking and discovering your new area, although you've probably had a chance to kind of before moving in to roam around to check out the area that you're in now. So all right, let's see. So any questions from any of you? Any of you viewers have any questions? Now's the time you can put the question in. See, Robert has one. Robert, is your oversoul the same as your higher self? No, it's not the same as your higher self. Your higher self is your higher self, all right, is like in the 6th and 7th dimensions, hangs out there. It's your higher self. Now, not right at this moment, but in the past, because we're in a powerful ascension time. So all versions of yourself, all parallel lives, all versions of yourself. I'm trying to keep it simple here for people who are like, what is she talking about? Or I don't follow this. That's fine. Take what just resonates with you, leave the rest. All right. Each of the aspects of ourselves, and we call them past lives. How you know they're not parallel lives? They're not past, because the past is, you can have a life, a parallel life that's running in the past, a parallel life running in the future, but it's all in the now because time is irrelevant. So bringing all these parallel universes, these aspects of you, each of those aspects of you has a higher self. You can have different higher selves, but the same oversoul. They all report back to your oversoul, which has all the knowledge and wisdom of you. That's where your records are. I call them a minty, the minty records. I think the Cossack records are low 4D records, maybe 5D, but no, I think it's up here 4D, and it's just of this earth. It's not, we want to know where our oversoul is that's 12D at least, because it can be higher than that, and that is the closest to source once you get into the 12D, the 12th dimension. All right. So now, in order for this ascension, so that everything's not fragmented and all the energy is pulled back to us, and this is why we probably are bombarded with dreams, with visions, with that doesn't make sense of, I think I recognize this person. I don't recognize these people. Why am I in a different place? But I get the sense that they are my soul tribe. Things like that. Always just pay attention, because these are everything now. You are receiving information from the other higher selves, merging with your, like I said, the oversoul. And the oversoul is giving your higher self all this information. And so it has to work in tandem. And everything here, power-wise, frequency-wise, it's a step up, a step down process. It would kill us to I mean, we would just blow up. If anything in a very high dimension can't just collect, just say, because there's more than 12, 13 dimensions. What if something in like the 26th dimension wanted to come here? It can't just poof, I'm here, because it would, that frequency changes too much. All right. So they have to step it down, step it down, step it down. So this is how our oversoul is able to step down the energy. Our oversoul, our main soul, our oversoul is able to step down some of the energy, can get to the higher self, and the higher self deals with the 3D version. All right. So this is teamwork. It really is like a relay race almost, but that's how it is. Now let's take it another way. Divers, right? Divers, they can't descend or ascend very quickly, because where they get the bends. Well, it's the same kind of thing. It's a frequency. It's a frequency. It's the same thing with higher dimensional beings coming here. They have to step down that energy. They can't just boom be here, or it would be harmful for them. And this ascension process, we can't just boom, we're there. because it could be harmful for us. So it's coming in a as smooth as possible, even though a lot of us probably say, man, it does not feel smooth. But it could be worse. So, it's okay. Just keep taking deep breaths, stay hydrated, and we're gonna get through everything. But so I hope that answered that for you, Robert. And I think it may have answered that on a Telegram. I think you asked that once on our Telegram channel, and I'm not sure if you ever saw that. Thinking back on it now, I don't know if you ever saw that answer or not. So, all right. And speaking of the Telegram channel, we do have a Telegram channel, a group. It's a private group on Telegram. And if you would like to join us, you could do so. And you have to click the link because it is by invitation only. You have to click the link to join. You have to have a Telegram account first. Have a Telegram account. If you have a Telegram account, you have a hard time getting into the group from Telegram, message me, and then I can put you into the group. But you have to be on Telegram. You have to have an account on Telegram first. So there is the link is in the show description, or you can just take your phone and scan the QR code up in the left-hand corner of the screen to join us on Telegram. Okay? So, yay. So there you go. That's how that works. So, yay. Since we're talking about Telegram. So, yeah. So there that is. Okay, now let me get back over here to the comments. So thanks, Tiffany. Oversoul is the true self, is the one true self. Exactly. Yes, Robert. Yes. And remember, we can have different aspects of our soul because this is how we can have different lives. All right. So it branches out. This is how powerful we are. We've heard that spirit can bilocate, be in different places at the same time. Well, our soul, our spirit, I mean, yes, all beings have that ability, in the much higher frequencies. So, yes. All right. Now let me get over to some more comments. Hold on. Jill goes, there are 1,200 people in where she lives. Oh, you just gave me $10 over on Venmo. Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Yes. Thanks for the tip. Jill, if there's a question that you have, or I might have, let me see how quickly I can get through this quickly. And then I can give you a message. Thank you. If there's a question, Jill, ask a question. Put the question in there. All right. So I see it. Let me see. I have a couple more questions here. And Richard says vibration is different weight. The higher is lighter. Exactly. That's it. More and more light is coming in. More and more light is coming in. So monad is from my understanding of the monad is like the frequency map, the dimensional map. There's the Akashic realm, because it encompasses different dimensions. And then there is the monad, and then there is, I call the Christos, the highest. So I don't, but I don't really use that term too much. And I know that there are some who do use that. Because for me, and this is just for me, the more description we get into like each of these dimensions or these frequency bands or anything like that, to me, it's a distraction. And we make too much of a big deal over identification. And so it's, I could be wrong with that, but I'm just not really too familiar. I know that there are others who can break that down a little bit better. You probably even, you know what? Let's do this together. Let me ask this AI Google. What is monad? What is monad? Okay. Oh, now see, that's interesting. Okay, so it's a philosophical, infinite, simple, non-spatial units making up reality, each reflecting the universe with God as the ultimate unifier. I guess some people might be saying monad is what I call source. It is right there, is that space where source is. It's the ultimate source, the supreme being, or the absolute. And that's a Gnosticism. Gnosticism calls it source. So others who are trying to, instead of, so there you go, Robert. And it's yeah, I'm probably trying to remember a chart that I had seen a long time ago, and that's incorrect then. So the monad is higher than the Christos, or probably the same, you know. But it is actually, it would be on the very top then, if it is used to identify source, then it is at the very top, the ultimate supreme consciousness, the creator, our divine creator. So that is what monad is. But I just say source. So I can see why people want to just say, they don't want to use God all the time, because that word God has been so misused. There's little g God, there's big G God. What God are you talking about? And quite honestly, that's one of my, when I hear someone say God, and my first reaction to that is, which God? Which God? But now you hear someone say monad, they are talking about source or divine creator. I say source, divine creator, same thing. So it's just different words for the same being, the same consciousness, the same, yeah. So there you go. I hope that helps. Yay! All right, so I will answer that in a few minutes, Jill. Let me just cover this and then see if I have time to go into any other messages. Actually, no, you know what? Because you gave me a tip, Jill, let me do this right now. I'll take care of you right now, because you did ask a question. What do you see for me and my mom's lawsuit in 2026? Well, there's a lot of things shifting, including law. All right, because anyone that's taken the bar, research what the bar stands for, and it was part of the corrupt system that is falling. So lawyers now must shift to common law. And that's beautiful. And they go back to those family estates, back to that heir has the rights. So everything is going to, the only hang up, this would be the reason why it was if it got hung up, and why it didn't finalize in 2025. It will this year, because it will dissolve and transform into none of this fighting. No one should have to fight for their family estate. This is part of being a sovereign being, and the true family estates. So it's going to move along smoothly. If any delays right now, it's because of this transition from that outdated, old, corrupt law system. And now the lawyers do have to brush up or switch from the bar to common law. And I'm not too technical to know all those terms right now about that, because I'm not a lawyer. So if anyone does have that information they would like to share, that would be great. But for right here and right now, it's going to go smoother once. I mean, I would be surprised if it went past summer, but I feel that everything's going to be wrapped up nice and neat for you, Jill. So it's if you and I feel like you have other siblings, there's just not going to be a fight for whatever the hang up is, whatever the delay is. All that block and those barriers are going to be removed, and it's going to move very quick. Okay, and once it does, and you know what I'm talking about, when everything's all lined up, you can feel like you're waiting, and then boom, it hits and it's fast. You and Roy know what that feels like because you've gone through it. It's going to be the same thing with this lawsuit. It's going to definitely be wrapped up. I think taking it to June is too long, but for some reason, summertime, June, and again, time and the months and everything is just, but it's going to be a little bit warmer. But I feel like, and that might be taking it too long. It's just going to be done much faster. You're going to finally see progress on it for the first time. Okay. All right. Robert says, definitely interesting. I thought might have meant your soul group. Thanks for the help. I thought it might have meant your. We'll see. And this is the thing too, Robert. There has been, for me, some confusion with the whole moon ad on what people are talking about, when they use that. And it can be one of those, I don't like those types of words that have different meanings and they're using it in a different text. I'm not sure. So I would just say soul group. I would like to try to be as simplistic as possible because our divinity, our sovereignty is very simplistic. Love, divine love is very simplistic. Okay. You're welcome, Jill. Thank you. Thank you, and Roy. All right. So physically, how I have been feeling, more intense since 2026. And it's interesting. I woke up in the middle of the night and I just felt like my whole body was vibrating. And I'm like, oh, wow. I asked my team right then and there and also tiredness, so tired. Because I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt myself vibrating. And then I was wondering, what time am I going to wake up in the morning now? Because we're going to bed at the normal time. And I'm usually up between 6:30, 7, 7:30 the very latest. And this weekend, yesterday and then this morning, but yesterday it was after 8. My husband and I, we both were just sleeping. And I'm like, what's going on? This is really late for us. Like half the day's gone. And then, so when I woke up in the middle, I'm like, it's good. What's going on? Why do I just feel sleepy? Or once I'm in bed, because I don't take naps, but once I'm in bed and I can just sleep and sleep. And I was like, is this part of the ascension process? With all this light coming in while we're sleeping. This is why sleep is very important, so they can go a little stronger than they would in the waking moments, so that we can walk and talk and make sense and not get this big blast of light that would just knock us out anyway. So when we are sleeping, we do get more powerful bursts of this light coming in, of this divine light. Okay. And the answer here was yes, your body is recalibrating, not just mine, but everyone's, but they were answering my question. Yes, your body is recalibrating with the plasma light coming in now for all those who choose to accept this light. Then I was guided. Then something was in my email and it just sat there for a couple of days because I'm like, when I have time to read newsletters, I'll kind of pin them and I'll come back to it. It's important, as a reminder for myself not to delete it because I get so much email I have to go through. So I had this newsletter penned, but then I'm guided, go read the newsletter you have penned and you've been saving it. Go read it. And that will validate everything, the conversation I had with them in the early morning. And so it was very interesting. And again, this morning it's like after 8. It was I think almost 8:30, and we both thought it's 7:30, and it's like it's 8:30. It's like, oh my gosh, half the day's gone now. No, it just feels like that way sometimes, right? Even if it's an hour or two or so, you're like, what's going on? But it's okay. And I have to stop that. Wait, stop. We needed it. We needed that sleep. And it's like I said, I woke up by I could feel it. And so we needed that sleep. So I honor it because I do not take breaks during the day as far as taking naps. And so, but if you are one that likes to do that and you feel like you need to go lay down and take a little nap, go do it. And you can do that. Go do it. Go do it. All right. And probably getting the burst that you need. All right. So this was a newsletter, and it was from Lisa Renee. I've shared her before. Lisa Renee with energetic synthesis. So this is just a short little blurb that she had. She's doing these little weekly segments called what is she putting out? Oh, themes, like the weekly theme. All right. And so we're talking this time that the part that really got to me, because it's really long and I was just only the part that resonates. So the 4 earth elements helps us to understand the 4 levels of chemicals that comprise our DNA and are based on earth, fire, water, and air as the raw materials of the elemental body. So I also got a giggle because it was, yes, we are part of nature. We are part of this earth. We are part of this beautiful earth, and we are considered elemental. Because when I would talk to the fairies and say, and thank all my elemental nature helpers, and they're laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? And they're like, you are too. They're like, you're our leader, just they're so funny. They're so funny. We're joking around, and so now I get why they can absolutely. So they want to work with us because, and I just thought you, that's great. All those who communicate with fairies and elementals and you'll know what I'm talking about. But elements of the human physical body are distorted in cellular matrix because I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, no. So our elements, of course, of the human physical body, of course, there's distortion. There it is. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. All right. Of course, there's distortions in our cellular matrix because we have been tampered with. All right. There has been genetic manipulation so there you go. And then the re-encryption process is a necessary part of our mission upgrade for ascension. Our physical bodies are carbon-based and is shifting to less density, more light, right? Through alterations made in the anti-particle structures. The carbon atom is being repaired to accommodate the new elemental body on the earth, the new earth. When we absorb plasma light, it changes the number of electrons and frees us from the old control systems, the old AI programmed carbon atomic structure and dark matter corruption. So the reversals. Let me just put it this way, the reversals. Everything that was put on us to reverse and harm us, that's all being corrected. This is the process of the Aurora Guardians. Now, what have we been seeing a lot of pictures of lately, right, is the Aurora lights. Well, there are Aurora Guardians that are devoted in liberating the planet. So they are supporting humanity to embody higher frequency plasma light in order for this shift to occur at the deepest elemental level of the physical structure of matter. Some of us with inner vision of the etheric layers are able to see or sense that the lower chakra areas of our body appear to be filled with the Aurora rainbow pastel colors. The Aurora Guardians have been working with many of us on the spiritual ascension path, consciously or not, whether you know this or not. It is safe to communicate directly with them if you are not acquainted with them already. The aurora frequency spectrum is pale, iridescent, pastel rainbow colors, white, opaqueness, saturated with a palette of indescribable colors, which can look like oscillating sheets of transparent rainbow colored cellophane. These guardians are crystal consciousness and are easily communicated with through our 12D shield, the 12D, or our oversoul. And that was by Lisa Renee. And it was her January 6th, 2026 newsletter, Aurora Crystal Matrix Re-Encryption. And I do have her website if you wanted to go. Lisa Renee's website, energeticsynthesis.com. ENERGETICS synthesis, SYNTHESIS.com. Energeticsynthesis.com. Yeah, this is interesting, isn't it? Now, I want to just clarify here because I know a lot of people are just, a lot of you two, by the way, are guardians. You are guardians helping this whole ascension, whether are you aware of this or not. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say you are a guardian. You are taking care of sacred space around you. You are a guardian or co-guardian, depending on how big the space is. Like your own personal space, you are guardian of that sacred space, of your sacred space. And as like for a certain area now, like this neighborhood, or for like a city, you're co-guardian because there's other guardians. All right. And a lot of people are like, well, no, this is just between me and God. God's sending me all of this. All right. And I've said this before. It's not just God's source up here and us. There's a whole other dimensions in between source, creator, and us. And there's a lot of helpers. There's a lot of guardians. There's a lot of beings who have specific missions on what to do. And so we're all, and of course, we're all working together. They're assisting and helping. So, coming from God directly, well, they are. They absolutely are following the law of one, the cosmic law, source law, and that is helping us bring us all back to our angelic human status, because we didn't have a choice well, our soul did have a choice to jump in, but what has been done to humanity was against our free will. So that violates God's law, that universal law. But there are plenty of helpers, and you are included. You help care for other human beings. You help with animals, whether it's animal rescues, just do work with animals. And then with nature, there's a lot who help with just the earth. The earth guardians, or I don't want to say the healers, because it's the earth communicators. Let me say that. They communicate with the earth and the elements, and they help maintain the balance. And so each and every one of you are very important. All right. And I want to just say, note how it was stated, communicate with the Aurora Guardians. Not channeling for updates, for your own social promotion, the stage. They and other guardians work with us from the inside, the inner within, that is supportive of our own personal growth and expansion. Sure, you can share your conversations, but just be cautious of the ego traps of channeling and being the first person to bring this information forward. The drama stage. Now, what I shared with you my conversation with my team, right? But I'm not sitting here doing it live, trying to let me channel this for you now, a message for everyone. Okay, I can pull a card. and do the same thing. But that's not usually how they like to work. They really just sit with them because they want to have that one-on-one conversation with you and that beautiful energy. And I have had conversations with my team where they're like, write this down and share this with everyone. And the same thing is, this is just for you. Keep it. There's a lot I don't share that would probably blow your head, blow your mind, blow your head, blow your minds. But I don't, because I honor that. And is that a test too of trusting? Absolutely, it probably is. But I'm honoring that because I don't want to contaminate the communication. I don't want my ego to contaminate that communication by, oh, I need to do this. So anyway, but you can ask. We should be communicating with our higher selves. What messages from my oversoul? You can ask your higher self, what messages from my oversoul? But I really want you to encourage, and meditation helps you to jump like on a rebounder or trampoline. Jump from the 3D to go higher, to go higher, to go higher. Train your consciousness, to train your energy and vibration to take that leap, that quantum leap. All right, so I'm going to have conversation with my higher self. Now, higher self, let's go to the oversoul. I want to speak with my oversoul. I want to know my whole soul history, my whole soul experience. And I think I shared this before. I did have this one beautiful. It was during dream time. It was dream state. But I asked before I went to bed. I said, so is the Amenti, like I've heard it say, it's a hall of records. It's a hall of records. What is it? And the only thing I could think of it is like it's the kingdom of heaven. It is such a high frequency. You're right there with source. It wasn't in clouds, and it wasn't like this, like how we visualize a place, like this huge palace or something. It wasn't like that. And it was just this beautiful. I asked this question about Amenti. Is it a hall of records? Are there books? Is this or is it? And then bam, I'm at this place. And I know it felt massive because when you're inside, and it felt like there was marble, crispness to this, that the marble and just the so beautiful, like the really old architecture, and just that's phenomenal. That you're like, wow, it's breathtaking. And then there was, for me, now I call them Anubis. They might be different beings, but they were very tall Anubis looking beings, one on each side of this entryway. And it was, you can go through here. This is your space. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so it's like, is this my room? I'm joking around, right? You know, and I go in, and there is like favorite outfits that I wore from different lives or parallel lives. But also what got my interest is that there wasn't books, there wasn't paper, there wasn't stuff like that. There were crystal balls. There were crystal balls. And each crystal ball has a book. And this is where I think it holds all that information from maybe this life. Maybe some lives had several different crystal balls, depending on how fulfilling it was, or what I went through. But I noticed all these crystal balls, and like I said, and then there were some, I would say, artifacts maybe, or just different clothes, costumes, some of my favorite things. And I was just like, oh, but they weren't physical matter things. It was like a hologram. All right, and it's kind of, I'm trying to articulate the very best way that I can, but it was so surreal. And I was like, oh, because sometimes when we hear like, is it a hall of records? You're thinking of an old library with old scrolls, and it was not like this at all. It was not like that at all, but it was very beautiful. There's a lot of gold and metallics, a lot of precious metals that was like gleaming, you know. So there was gold, there was silver, there was copper detailings, marble. It was very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I think the only thing that was missing was the pearly gates in front. So maybe they were there and I didn't see them. But anyway, so I just thought that that was astounding. So, you know, absolutely. I want you to have communication with your team, with your higher self, with your oversoul, and then any other guardians. Say, hey, the benevolent guardians, you know, and say, I would like to have conversation with or meet any other benevolent guardians. Right? Right. All right. So we have a little bit of time here. I can quickly do this for everyone. I got a new, so brand new, I'm trying to take the wrapper off. I got this brand new Oracle deck. Hold on, I haven't even opened it yet. So, ooh, we get to open a deck together. What is this? This is the Magical Herb Oracle, Enchanting Secrets from the Garden. Ooh, magical herbs. I know that, you know, right in the winter right now, I thought it would be great as a voice from the earth and from nature, and that even though it's winter time, there's still things under the soil that's, you know, further down 6 feet below that are growing and preparing for spring, right? So anyway, brand new deck. You saw me open it. Magical Herb Oracle. Yay! Where did that bee come from? Funny, I just took some Manuka. You know, I have been taking the Manuka honey too, Robin, and I really, really like it. Yeah. So, yeah. Take a spoonful in the morning and a spoonful at night. My goodness. So, hold on. I'm still opening these. Who would like to have a little message from? Let me see how these are first. A message from nature. Yeah, let's just come from herbs. Magical Herb Oracle. Who would like for me to pull a card for you? Yeah. Very beautiful. This is Sherilyn. Oh, that's a different way of spelling your name. Sherilyn Darcy. Very nice. Okay. Illustrated by Dear Dandy. Now that's a nice name. That's a dandy name. Let me stop. All right, so hey, guess what? You guys get to be the very first ones. You watch me open it. Oh gosh. Wendy goes, I see the Akashic records as vibrating and shimmering. You know, ask if it's the Akashic records or the Amenti. Ask for validation of what you're seeing, because this is one of the things that we've been taught so much. We've been hearing these words and we just think it's that. Ask for clarification, Wendy, on what you're seeing. Just ask if it's, you know, yes or no. You can do this with the pendulum if you're good with pendulum work. If you're not, don't do it. All right. But you can ask yes or no questions. And just get that old 8-ball, magic 8-ball, shake it. Yes, no. Anyway. Okay, you can ask what you're seeing. Is it the Akashic? Is it a Menti? Is it something else? Not named, right? So always, you know, you can do that as well. All righty. Let's see. Let's get some. Oh, Al loves that honey too. Yes, yeah. I do too. I mean, I'll take a spoonful in the morning and then I'll leave some on the spoon and mix it in with my tea the same morning and night. I do the same thing. So it's I love it. It's very good. And it is different than regular honey or even local honey or flower honey or anything else that I have gotten. And I can't describe how it is just different. The Manuka honey is different. And so I get, you can order directly from the company and then you can, they'll let you know about sales and things like that. Of course, they'll keep you in the loop with sales. So you can find it on Amazon as well. They have a shop on Amazon. You can get it. And so there you. I like to get the on Amazon the bundle pack, the 550 and the 850. I forget. There's a 550. And I forgot the rating with that. It's M's 550M, 850M, which is more strength wise. And so I'll rotate between them. So I'll take the 850 until that's gone, and I'll go to the 550 and rotate around. And just it's a strength rating is I think how that goes. So okay, so who was first over here? It is let's do Robin. It was first over here. Robin, yes. Okay, over on YouTube, Robin. Robin. What does the herbs want to tell you? Oh, it's activation time. Oh my gosh. Number 3, yerba mate. Yerba mate. It's my favorite tea. Yerba mate. That's what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? This is what I'm drinking right now. My yerba mate tea. Oh. Delicious. Activation. Yerba mate. YERBA. And then mate. MATE. Yerba mate. This is activation time. You feel that? It's go time, girl. It's go time. The beginning phases of go time. All right? So there you go. I leave that with you. Number 3, yerba mate. If you want to try some, Robin, I can send you some. It's they call it Brain Edge. Richard, you have tried the Brain Edge from Nature Sunshine. You can drink it cold or you can drink it hot, but it is a tea, and I add other tea. I'll add like dandelion to it, have it steep with it. I drink mine warm, and it's really good. Anyway, all right, Richard. Richard, what do the herbs have for you? Oh, this will help with communication. Number 11, St. John's wort. Help with communication. So Richard, when you get a chance for some seeds, grow some St. John's wort. And number 11, oh, look at that power. Number 11, communication. And this will just help you more. You are very heart-centered communication, the telepathy. And this doesn't, I'm not talking about you stepping down to communicate with others, but it's helping others to be able to communicate with you more, okay? So communication, the St. John's wort. I have St. John's wort growing, and it is very beautiful when it flowers. Those beautiful yellow flowers. Very, very nice. Very nice. So, yes, there you go. And so good as long as you're drinking it, Robin. Robin goes, oh my goodness, I'm drinking yerba mate tea. You are perfect. Wow. Wonderful message. Thank you. I love you. I got mine from the Organic Depot store. Then keep getting it from there. Wonderful. And you can add other things to it. Like I said, I add the dandelion root and dandelion leaves to it. And then maybe sometimes I'll put in a little lemon balm. And it doesn't change the taste, but it's beneficial with a dandelion. You know that. Dandelion's good for everybody. And then lemon balm as well. So, but the yerba mate, I love that. This validation for you, Robin. Yay! That's awesome. Okay, let me go over here now to, well, my ears keep toning. Is everybody else's ears toning? Okay. All right, Wendy would like to have a card. Sure. Yes, Wendy. Wendy. Wendy, Wendy. Wendy, Wendy. What for Wendy. Oh, what's this one? Golden seal number 5. Number 5, awakening. Wendy, awakening. Yes. And look at that. You see the eyes in the background too? See like the eyes awakening. Yes. So golden seal, you know the benefits of golden seal. And so that's the message for you from the earth, from the herbs, from the nature beings. Okay? Maybe you may need some, or it's just the message from the golden seal. Number 5, I think it's a beautiful plant too. And so some of these that you're getting is not just that you need to take these herbs, but that you can grow them and they can just, be beneficial for you. Or just take the message from it. So there you go, Wendy. I feel like that's a validation for you, for sure. So Rama goes, I mix it with my chakra teas. There you go. See, yes, you can mix it with other teas. And it's Yerba Mate is a South American tea. And it's very good. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites. All right. Ruth. Yes, Ruth. Absolutely. Oops. Ruth. They're new, so they're kind of hard to shuffle. Hold on. I got it. Ruth. Courage. This is very beautiful. Yeah, motherwort. Wow, motherwort. Number 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3, 13, 31 or 4. Motherwort. And look at the red flowers on this. Courage. And when you look up the herbal, what motherwort is also another very powerful one. But courage. You have the courage going forward. You have the courage needed for this next phase. And that's what it wants. It's just a phase. Everyone, just this next energetic phase we're all going in. But you have that. You have the courage. Just remind yourself you do. And number 13, I love it. 13, motherwort. Number 13, which has been deemed as a bad number, is actually the divine feminine number. So there you go. 13, motherwort, courage. And I just love the flowering on there too. It's just so pretty. And so again, as I pull these, if you want to look at them, you can maybe look them up and get closer pictures of them, see what they look like. And so those are the messages for you. So it's okay, Jill. I will pull a card for you and then one for Roy, okay? Because that'll be, it's you two are the last ones. Wow. Okay, hold on. Here's one. Here's one. Just now, let me pull another one. That one just popped out of the deck. Okay. I love when that happens. Okay. First one to pop out. And this is for you both because, and I get why. When I was doing that, it's 2 cards, one for each, but it's for both of you at the same time. So number 34 or 43, a 3 plus 4 is 7. Comfrey leaf for repair. You really did go through up and down emotional roller coaster with getting this house. And so comfrey leaf for repair. And then also too, it's Ellie Campaign, ELECAMPANE, number 29 or 92 or 11, another power number, progress. So you're at a repair phase. You go slow. You don't have to go too fast. You're repairing, you're healing. And this is that healing progress. Almost looks like some type of look at that beautiful yellow flowering. But it's Elecampane. I'm probably saying it wrong because I always mispronounce these things. But it's just a bright, sunny yellow flower with the really thin petals there. All right. So, yeah. So in progress, you're making progress. And I love that there's a ladder in the background. Like I said, you're making progress. You're moving on up. Moving on up. So, all right. Let's see. I think I got through everyone now, right? If I missed anyone, be sure to make the comment that you would like to have a message. Robert, are you still here or did you check out? Yes, Robert's gone. Huh? Are you, and let's see. All right, Wendy says that Al tries lots of honeys. That one helps his cough and mucus from allergies. Yes. The Manuka honey does. Golden seal, yes, Wendy. Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks, Tiffany. Great message. I'm grateful for you. I love you. Oh, I'm grateful for and love you too. And I'm grateful for and love each and every one of you. Robert, you're still here? You want me to pull a card for you? Did I miss? Robin. And Carol Ann, are you still here? All right, Robert, I'll pull a card from you, a message from the earth, from nature. I'll show you in just a minute, Robin. All right, Robert, this is the message for you, my dear. Ooh, yeah, Guarana, Guarana, number 36, 63, 6 plus 3 is 9, the end of, and then stimulate. I feel like the overstimulation is ending because that's a number 9. You're winding down from feeling like you're overstimulated and going to move into a more relaxing time, a relaxing phase. So it's Guarana, Guarana, Guarana. Okay, I think you can kind of see the spelling. Take a little snapshot of that. So the stimulation, the overstimulation is ending, and you're going to move into a more peaceful, calm, relaxing phase. All right, Robin, this deck is Magical Herb Oracle, and I literally I got this yesterday, and I opened it up. It's Enchanting Secrets from the Garden. Magical Herb Oracle. Yeah, nice, huh? All right. So I hope you enjoyed your messages. Oh, thank you so much, each and every one of you. Your messages from Earth, even though we are in the winter, she still has lots to tell us, lots to say, and we are still in communication with her. So please put your focus into communication with all benevolent beings. Continue to focus, and that we're not alone. We have a lot of co-guardians around us, and just like right here, all of this, each and every one of us in this sacred circle, okay, we are our co-guardians, all right, sharing and bringing forth light to each and everyone. Wherever you are, shine brightly. Allow yourself to rise and shine. Rise. Peace be with your heart. Peace be with your mind. Peace be with your body. And may all beings rest in the harmonic field of truth and liberation now unfolding. Source be with each and every one of you. All right? Much love. Good night, everyone. Shine on. Source be with you.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.